Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Moono Tatenda, and if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Love. Yes, so as you guys can tell by today's video, it's going to be a story time. But before I get right into the story time, I just want to say thank you for reaching us this far, even though I'm very inconsistent, but you guys still show up, and I appreciate you guys so much. Yes, and I really do appreciate. So yeah, inshallah this month I'm going to be consistent, inshallah. Yes, but otherwise, let's get right into the story time. Can tell by the title, my story time is about when he broke up with me to date my friend. Now let's get right into the story. So basically this happened some time back. Yeah, so I was dating this guy. This guy was, we'll name him Uncles. So I was dating Uncles, and then Uncles was actually, not was, because he's still alive, oops. Uncles is actually my friend's cousin. Yes, so I was dating Uncles. He seemed very flourishing, very happy, very, yeah. So I had been dating for some time, but then these things where you're dating and then you go to school, then you know what happens when you go to school, then you come back, then you continue, just like that. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so basically we have been together for some time, just talking. And by the way, I had not met him in person. I didn't meet him in person. We just used to talk, just like talking on the phone and everything else. Yes. So we were together for some time. Yeah, we'd talk and just talk. Literally just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. That's all we used to do. Yes, yeah. So I think we're together for maybe, I would say 2 holidays. But then the school term, so I'll just put it at 2 holidays because that seems more realistic, and like counting the times when you're in school, because I don't think that counts. Yeah, so basically that was term 2. That was the I'm now going into the second month, like the second holiday. Yeah, so towards the end of the second holiday, that was I think it was in August. Yeah, early August. So I'm sure we're about to close school. Yeah, and then that was a period of time when we were actually preparing. Okay, I don't know if we're preparing for jets then, or we were preparing for something else. But I just know there were so many laptops at school and there was Wi-Fi. Yes, yeah, that I remember. Yes, so probably I think it was during the jets period. Yes, yeah. So I don't know if that was August or that was May. I can't really remember. But between the 2 periods of times, yeah. But I know the laptops at school. Yeah. So the pieces at school, then I said, no, let me go online. You guys, you people, I go online. And then I'm so happy and excited. He said, no, at least I want you to get to talk to Uncles. You would not believe what I found, the message I found. So basically I opened our DM, and now I find like a paragraph. Then he's like, no. He even uses the corniest way to break up with someone. Very, very corny. And then he says, it's not you, but it's me. Then he gives a very, very long excuse talking about, no, Shani, I just feel like I need to work on myself. Guys, working on yourself. You're in school, you're working on yourself to do what? To pass the exam? Maybe, I don't know.
Not strong. Ugwa direct.
But anyway, that was basically that, yeah. So then like obviously you wouldn't want to you don't want to say, no, why are you breaking up with me, no, whatever this, like because when someone says they're breaking up with you, you don't want to seem like you're so clingy. You say, okay, no, fine, like I understand, it's okay. Yeah, you don't want to be forcing things. Don't force things. You end up breaking your heart in the long run. Yeah. So yeah, so that's how I just told him, no, okay, I understand, like I get it, I understand. Yeah, so basically after telling him, okay, I understand, it's fine because there's nothing else I could do, he already broke up with me, I can't be forcing things. He said it's over, like it's the end. Yeah, so that's how so that's how the holidays came. Then then the holidays came. Like, we still used to talk, just like not talking, like it wasn't so deep. It was just on the surface. Just, hi, how are you? Fine. That's all. Yeah, we used to talk like that, yeah. And then now there was this particular holiday that came, yeah, where my friends had gone for tuitions, but I didn't go for tuitions. But I didn't go for tuitions. Yeah. So I had gone to see one of my friends who went for tuitions. Yeah, my friend. I don't think if I mention her name, it would be very obvious who I'm talking about. But I think she knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I went to actually go see her at her tuition center. Yes, went to see her. Yeah, that's all. And then after going to see her, the very week I was going to see her, like, continuously. Then it was on a Friday when she decided that we should go out. We should go to the mall. No, I think I'm... Yes, so after telling him that I understand, you can't be forcing things, so I said I understand, it's okay. But of course, you guys, I was hate. Who wouldn't be hate? Because I really like this guy. Like, I really like this guy. Prior, by the way, I had never seen him in person. Still up to now, nothing. Yes, so the holiday, yeah. So now the holidays came, yeah, and then the holidays came. I still hadn't seen him for a while, yeah, not even for a while. I hadn't met him in person, but we had talked before, like on a video call and all these other things, but in person never. Yeah, so at least I was assured he wasn't a catfish, and I was also assured because he was my cousin's. He is my cousin. Yeah, he's my friend's cousin. Yeah, he's my friend's cousin. Yeah, so that was some assurance. And oh yeah, now I'm going to fast forward these to now how he now started dating my friend. Okay, now me and him used to talk and we were friends, and everyone knew that I had dated him and that I liked him, like, and I still liked him even though we broke up prior. Like, everyone still knew that. Then now I have this one friend. Well, I had this friend. Yeah, yes, yeah. I had this friend of mine. So she sent me a text. Then she's like, no, yeah. She's like, no, Mono, is it okay? Yeah. She's like, no, Mono, is it okay if I can date? Yes, what I heard his name. If I can date uncles, yeah. Is it okay? And I was like, oh, okay, it's okay. And the reason why I said it was okay, because the time when she asked me, they had already posted photos of them together on the internet, both of them. And I mean, like, if they've already done so much, like, you can't come and start saying, no, I'm not okay with it. No, I couldn't do all that. I really couldn't do all that. Yeah, that's how I was like, no, it's okay, it's fine. Yeah. Yes, yeah. So, yeah, so that's how those guys said dating. And then she sent me that text. I think it was just for the sake of courtesy, just to say, no, at least I talked to Mono and everything else. Yeah, I remember at that particular point in time when I saw those photos, because I saw those photos first, and she didn't tell me before. And because she was my friend, so I was like, ish, girl, you messy, but it's okay, it's fine. Yeah, yes, yeah. So that's how. After we had a brief conversation, me and my friend, me and my ex-friend, yeah, we had a brief conversation about it. It was just her talking about how she really likes him and how she meant to tell me this a long time ago. But yes, someone comes with excuses, but yeah, it's okay, it's all good. Yeah. Then that's how, as I said, me and Uncle still used to talk, but it was just, hi, how are you? It wasn't that deep. Like, it wasn't that deep. Yeah. And then knowing that he was now dating my friend, I reduced talking to him, because you don't want to be that kind of person who's now messy, like, who's just a messy person, you understand? Who's just like okay, like, when you know your friend is dating someone, and then now also you just want to now come and start putting pressure talking to the guy, like, regardless whether you guys were together or whatever it is, you just have to have that respect for someone who's in a relationship, and don't talk so much to the person, considering he's now seeing someone, and you don't want to just be put in that kind of situation. So I removed myself from that equation. But even though I removed myself from that equation, nothing still changed, because there was a time when I met them at the mall, and I was going out. I went to the mall with my friend, with his cousin, because me and his cousin are very, very close. My friend, my girl. Yes, so me, her, and my other friends. I think me, her, and my two other friends, we actually went to the mall. Yeah, and then he saw us. Yeah, then he saw us because his cousin was there, so he saw us. Then he came. He greeted all of us and then that's how he's been talking to me. Then now when my friend, since like he left my friend at the other side of the, okay, let me see, he left my friend at the other side. She was waiting that side, and then when she saw him talking to me, she later on came to tell me that she was very uncomfortable with that, and then she actually thought I came to the mall like when you come to the mall, then as though I made a plan to come to the mall because he was there, and as though I was after him. That was her concept. So she actually thought upon seeing that, because it just so happened that the 2 times I went to the mall and he was there with her, I was also there, but I didn't know he was there. But it always just seemed like we made a plan to go because he was there. But to be honest, that wasn't the goal. That was not the goal. The goal was just to go to the mall with my friends. But I think our timing was very wrong, and because I think it was like wrong time, and I don't know, maybe it was like maybe it was a bad time and bad timing at the same time, because it now looks very messy. When it happens twice, it's like you're now just after someone's man, which is not the case. That's not what I was actually going for. So she became very uncomfortable, and then she told me, sending me a text telling me that, no, Mono, is it that you guys make plans to meet up when we're going out together? She actually thought maybe me and uncles were making plans to meet up when they go together, which was just going to be very messy in the first place. When the main goal was just me and my friends going out to the room, and then it also happened that they were there. Plus me and him never really used to talk that much anymore at that period. So I wouldn't have known he was going to the mall. And I mean, guys, it's the mall. Of course you meet someone at the mall. It's not your relative's place. It's the mall, not on the mall. So if we meet, it's not our fault. So that was that. Then the whole scenario played out where she thought it was me coming after him, wanting him back, when that wasn't the case. Then it took some time for her to actually understand that I actually wasn't even after her man in the first place. I didn't want to be part of that equation. So that's that, guys. That's a brief summary of how my ex broke up with me, and then he went to date my friend, and then now my friend, so messy, she ended up getting mad at me, thinking I wanted her man when I didn't even want him. By that time I was over him, because we always bumping into each other at the mall. Oops, I'm moving the phone. So that's that. Otherwise, guys, don't be messy. Lesson: don't be messy. Also, you people, when you meet someone who has been with somebody else, it's not like maybe they made a plan. Maybe others here, they will make a plan to meet up with you, to be messy, and to make you feel very uncomfortable. But that's not me. So that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed my short story time. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, share, subscribe, and that's that. Otherwise, bye, you guys. See you guys on my next video.